MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the A's are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up is Gary Cox, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Lifetime in this matchup. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. First pitch of the AB on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to Brantley.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Jeff Bagwell is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Justin Verlander starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Ricky Henderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball 3.
Jason Giambi waits on deck. And the 3-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Bagwell will put this one away, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in for Houston, number 30, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, folks, I'm locking in today on Ramon Laureano. His calling card, 2018, he burst on the scene for the Oakland A's with one of the best throws I've ever seen in Anaheim, throwing an absolute rocket to first base to snag an out right there. Focus on him. I guarantee you he makes a play in this one.
Yordan Alvarez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. It bangs off the scoreboard, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Craig Biggio digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Well, today's game provides the A's with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early one-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
Misses, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Matt Olson waits on deck. The 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. fouled off. And he got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Olson stands at first with 1 out. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge...
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First delivery to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gary Cox.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the first offering. This is hit softly to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Michael Brantley, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 1-1. Ripped down the line. Chapman's got it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting number.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How
Yeah.
about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball
3-1 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. A's go quietly there. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate is Jeff Bagwell as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Next up for the Astros, number 30 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now into the box, Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
That's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next to dig in, Alex Bregman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 1-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Alvarez, the runner at third. Biggio on at second with 2 down. Now a swinging bunt. 1-2. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olsen has got it, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now that's the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Leadoff man retired, and that brings in Jason Giambi. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Outside.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-0. Left field, Andres onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the
That's
Astros,
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Gary Cox, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
At the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Count to 2-1.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
the batter, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Digging in will be Jeff Bagwell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. Ball 1.
Cox at second with 2 down. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. And this is swung on and hit to Lowry at second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the A's nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The Athletic. The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matt Olson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 30. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Sergio Romo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
54, Sergio Romo.
Stepping in now, Craig Biggio. He swings and misses, throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Outside. That's
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. And that will become out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Altuve.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the AB on its way. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So next to bat will be Yadier Molina to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 3-0 Houston. In at the plate is Sean Murphy to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Ricky Henderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Kolarek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adam Kolarek.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gary Cox. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Pitch popped up. Lowry is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So now to the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready now. The pitch.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Cox leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That's
Hard
ball
sinker misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here comes another 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lou Trevino will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Hot shot down the line. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Bagwell is on his way home. And a relay to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in for Oakland, Elvis Andrus. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount on
Now
this
back,
offense.
the
It's been a pretty
hitter,
dominant performance on the
Jason
mound, and these hitters have had no
Giambi.
answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
No, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Bregman gloves it.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. And now in the box, Craig Biggio. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Craig Biggio.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that counts.
One and one to count. The Athletics entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale. Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now a move over to first. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Raleigh Fingers gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
Yadier Molina will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Fingers is ready and delivers.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Jackson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gary Cox.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Cox. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that'll get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
When talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 5-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 1-2.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
The 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working.
Now
all of his
batting,
pitches,
third
great
baseman,
command, great
Matt
location, and the big key,
Chapman.
with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the
Number
hat trick with
22.
3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Striding in is Ramon Laureano. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. Bregman has a play. And the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 5-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
High and deep to center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 30.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 30, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Fingers looks in. Here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter is second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Right side. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Astros 6 and the A's nothing. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Joe
So here is Sean Murphy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. That's inside. Ball 2.
And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2.
Yeah.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
In now, Jed Lowry. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Base is empty here with nobody out. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-0. Right side hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, D'Lo, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count, too. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Lowry aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits.
but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
None out, runners at first and second. Looped out towards short. And that's in there, base hit. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Johan Esposito takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 17, Johan Esposito.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two and one.
I got 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A shot down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So next to hit is Matt Olson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Next to stand in is Matt Chapman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Last strike now for Oakland. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-4 the outcome today. Houston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Johan Esposito strikes out the side to record the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.